เออเออเออเออเออเออโอเคก็ทุกอย่างมากันหมดละโอเค let's go สวัสดีทุกคนด้วยนะจ๊ะวันนี้เราตอนแรกกะจะว่าเล่นอ่ากะจะ Infinity นิกิแต่คือต้องหาของในการคราฟก็เลยข้ามไว้ก่อนก็เลยมาเดี๋ยวมาไซด์เควสฮารุมาสะกันแล้วเดี๋ยวเรามาเล่นใช้คุณ i t y ใช้เวลากับตัวละครต่างๆกันหืมมีมิยาบิอยู่ที่นี่ด้วยเหรอหามิยาบิก่อนแบบนี้ไหนๆมิยาบิก็อยู่ตรงนี้แล้วติดอยู่ที่ว่ามิยาบิอยู่ไหน
Take your time and look around. You're not looking
พอ
for
รอนี่
something
นี่ก็รอ
weird,
ดูบอลอ
right?
ยู่นะ
Like rainbow-colored black?
ต้องบอกว่าเป็นบิ๊กแมตช์ของวัน ก็คือท็อตแนมฮอตสเปอร์เปิดบ้านรับการมาเยือนของหงส์แดงลิเวอร์พูล
Not gonna take another look? Got 10 more designs in the works. There'll
แต่
definitely
ตอน
be
นี้หา
one
มิ
you'll
ยาบิ
love.
กันฮะเจอแล้วมิยาบิ Wait, Proxy, what are you doing here? Are you here to see Miyabi? Yes. Then I should be surprised. I have other friends beside you. เดี๋ยวขอดูตำแหน่งผู้เล่นกันซาร่าสปอร์ตไลน์กักโปและดิอาสดิอาสอยู่หน้าบนหน้าสุดเหรอ ตรงกลางเป็นโกเมสกะวันได้แน่นอน I didn't look surprised, did I? That would be rude of me. Anyway, Rocky, if you're not in a hurry, could you please chat with us for a moment? Yes. You want the proxy to be the judge? I don't think the proxy will favor the top student like our instructor does. Are you two arguing? Is there something I can help with? If it isn't too much trouble, just now I ran into you out on the street. Then we had an intense discussion about public security mascot, Officer Mew Mew. Why were we discussing this? I can't recall. It seemed like the topic just naturally come up. That's probably because both Miyabi and I are really bad at making small talk. You might be right. I believe Officer Mew Mew design is likely based on the author. Proxy, please listen to what she's saying. Officer Mew Mew is obviously a cat, right? What makes you think of that? No, that is not right. Why am I the one answering this question? How did you figure out Officer Mew Mew is the author? The face, color, and movement. There's no mistake in it. It's a theater. Theater don't have tiny point ear, right? But Officer Mew Mew has ears. That's just a practical addition to keep officers hard secure. Those are cat ears, Miyabi. What do you think procedures? See, Arthur. Question, I know you hate losing. And so you lost to me again, but luck next we more than you should really come people. This procedure you suddenly make me question myself. What can look like again? What are you?เป็นไม่ได้ว่าถ้าอ่านเลือกแมวอาจจะเป็นไม่ได้ว่าอาจจะเป็นอีกแบบนึงไว้รอบหน้าไล่เก็บไซด์เควสก่อนเอ๊ะแต่นี้มีเควสอ๋อข้างล่างนู้นใช่ไหมกับ HIA เหมือนเดิมเอ๊ะfigure out how to share me up with KK อะไรคือ KK นี่เหรออ๋อ KK นี่โอเคแมงบูเยอะจุงอย่างนั้นก็ผ่านวะ That is one This is two Cat Surprise What the heck โอเคเควสมามหาศาลแล้วตอนนี้คือมันไม่ต้องอะไรมากมายมันต่อไปรัวๆก็ได้ก็เลยสปีดรันได้ฉันก็ผิดวีนัสอีกแล้วรู้อะไรมาเดี๋ยวปรับมาเป็นแบบ Full HD แต่ไม่ Full Screen เป็น Windows Mode เอาเกือบ Full Screen แบบนี้เด้อเพื่อที่ผมจะได้แบบดูแชทแบบลื่นๆแล้วก็ดูบอลนะแบบลื่นๆได้ เกรซเอ๊ะเขาคือใครก็ยังกระตุกอยู่ดีก็ไม่เข้าใจโอ้โอโอ้แบงบูไม่พูดเอ็นนะอะไรแบบนี้ไม่ก็ สปีดรันรัวๆเก้าอี้ใกล้พังแล้วเหมือนดูโยกแปลกๆ
またいいのぶなだ。
เป็นเมตานี้ตอนนี้ต้องเล่นอันนี้ไป เดี๋ยวจะเริ่มอัพซัพพอร์ตบ้างแล้วอย่างน้อยก็เอาคอสกิลอะเราก็รวมถึงอัลติเมทแล้วก็สกิลเบสิกแอทแทกเขาไม่ได้กดหรอกพวกสายซัพพอร์ตจะเป็นหลักๆอยู่แค่นั้น3อย่างเอ็นนะสเปอร์ใจเย็นสิอย่าเพิ่งรีบยิงนายจะไวเกินไปแล้ว
How naive.
เดี๋ยวต้องมีการปั้นมิยาบิใหม่แน่นอนซ้ายโอ้ยโอ้ยโอ้ยน่าเสียดาย
Blacktails. I think Yanagi mentioned this videotape before. What do you think of it?
It's interesting.
I guess it reflects our store's style. It's pretty interesting.
Since you think so highly of it, could you please wrap it up for me?
wrap it up.
Wrap it up? Such a charming old-fashioned way to say it.
Is that so? Many stores wrap purchased items in paper or silk, don't they?
We only got bags.
I'm afraid we only have plain bags here.
No need to apologize. The bag is not at fault. Also, please help me pack up the equipment for playing this videotape.
Huh?
Sorry, but we don't sell equipment. You don't have a player at home?
No. My father isn't fond of electronic devices. He rarely uses his phone, unless it's absolutely necessary. I guess I'll just have to watch it here. I see. A story about everyone turning into paper. I wouldn't mind turning into paper. But if the blade in my hand were to become paper, it would no longer be sharp and couldn't slice through the hollows.
Paper can be sharp too.
Paper can be sharp too. You have no idea how many times I've given myself a paper cut while reading a book.
Can you give me a demonstration?
What? Nani?
You mean...
It's never happened to me, so it's hard to imagine paper being sharp enough to cut my fingers. Don't worry. In return, I'll slice the book that dared to cut your finger into 1,000 pieces.
I know you. What are you kidding?
No cuts? I see. Such thin, soft paper pages would require the perfect angle and pressure to cut through flesh. It feels like the residents of the paper nation, in retaliation against oppression by human hands, dispatch their top warriors to deliver a decisive blow, pouring all the strength they've amassed over a lifetime against human fingers. In a way, we, in our attempt to slice through the hollows of New Eridu, are engaging in a similar futility. Are we being watched from a higher dimension?
Hey, where is this even true? Back here.
Watching videotapes is indeed an effective form of training. I feel a greater sense of calm now. No, maybe I'm too calm. You'll have to excuse me. Your sofa seems to possess a mysterious power that makes one feel sleepy as soon as they sit down. Has anyone else ever sat on your sofa? Did they have the same feeling?
First time.แต่เป็นไปมาไซด์เควสรัวมาก โรสได้ไหม เดี๋ยวไวมาก เดี๋ยวมารัวมากเลย อย่างว่าพอมาพร้อมกันแล้วก็มารัวๆเลย โซคาคุอยู่ไหนเนี่ยไม่เป็นไรไปพอร์ตเอลปิสก่อน ดูสิสปีดรันรัวๆแล้วเนี่ยไม่เอาแบบเสียงแบบนี้แหละดีที่สุดเลยคือตอนนี้มันเปลี่ยนเวลาได้เรื่อยๆก็คือจะจบภายในวันเดียวได้แล้ว กดผิดแต่ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรว้าวอันนี้เยอะจังโอ้สู่ความว่างๆอันไกลโพ้นอีกแล้วไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรค่อยไปค่อยเป็นค่อยไปเรื่อยๆเรื่อยๆน่ากลัวน่ากลัวมาทีอยากเปลี่ยนเป็น EOS นะเปลี่ยนได้ไหมแบบรับบทเป็น EOS ขอให้ไม่เป็นแบบเสียงก็ถือว่าโอเคแล้วเอ๊ะแปลกๆนะนึกว่าเป็นเหลืองสิอ๋อก็ถูกแล้วเนี่ยหลุดมาได้ไงเนี่ยโอ้ยชนคานคุณน็อตสวัสดีจ้า ตอนแรกกะจะ CCC ไม่ใช่กะจะนิกกี้แต่นิกกี้ต้องฟาร์มหาของเพื่อคราฟชุดเลยต้องข้ามไปก่อนก็เลยมาเล่นอันนี้ไปแต่เดี๋ยวต้องแนวเขาต้องฟาร์มดิสใหม่เพราะเห็นในแบบสายเปย์ในระดับหนึ่งอะผมเห็นเพจหนึ่งเปย์ตอนนี้เป็นเมียบี M4 แล้วแล้วแบบก็คือต้องฟาร์มคิเลตแล้วก็ไม่ใช่คิเลตฟาร์มเอาคิดาเมจอะง่ายๆแล้วก็คิเลตค่อยหาโชคกับดิสเอาอุ้ยไม่เข้านิดเดียวล้ำหน้า
Evade.
ดาเมจมหาศาลนะแต่ต้องฟาร์มชูหยวนใหม่ด้วยไม่ก็ถ้ามีตัวชูหยวนอาจจะปล่อยแค่นี้แล้วก็รอตัวที่เป็น Anomaly Eater เพิ่มขึ้นมาอาจจะเป็นแนวนั้นจูหยวนคิดว่าเรามีไว้เพื่อแบบเค้ก ดูเค้กไปอันนี้เป็นไซด์เควสนะบอกก่อนยังไม่ใช่เควสฮารุมาสะ
Watch out. There's no time to lose.
ดูดาเมจรัวมากเลยเรามาเพื่อทำเควสไม่ต้องกลัวหาเพชรคือตอนนี้มันเป็นตี้แบบนี้ใช่ไหมแล้วก็มีตี้ฟิสิกอลซึ่งก็ฟิสิกอลโอเคแล้วไฟยังเสียได้อยู่ที่ไฟ Anomaly ไฟอย่างเบอร์นิสอาจจะเอามาเล่นเป็นตัวซัพพอร์ตAnomaly ในอนาคตได้แต่ต้องดูผมเชื่อว่าในอนาคตจะมีไฟ Anomaly ที่โหดกว่านี้ตามเมตาแล้วไม่ต้องกลัวแล้วก็1-0จนได้ลิเวอร์พูลยิงนำแล้วเย้แล้วก็มีเรื่องเศร้าจะมาเล่าเอาเรื่องนี้กันก็คือเมื่อวานกล่าวว่าวันนี้จะไปงานแต่งรุ่นพี่เพื่อนนั่นแหละแต่ก็จากการที่ปวดหัวตั้งแต่เมื่อวานเลยไม่ไหวน็อกคาเตียงตื่นมาอีกทีถึง5 โมงกว่าคือเอาจริงๆนอนไปก็คือตื่นมากลางไม่รู้ว่าตื่นมากี่โมงเหมือนกันก็คือตื่นมาจัดพาราแล้วก็นอนต่อนั่นคือส่วนหนึ่งแล้วก็คือกินพาราหนักมากตั้งแต่เมื่อคืนรวมแล้ว6 เม็ดหรือ8 เม็ดไม่รู้3 หรือ 4 รอบนี่แหละไม่มั่นใจแล้วก็อีกเรื่องหนึ่งเรื่องเศร้าหมาตุยตัวที่ดูแลนั่นแหละกับดาวหมาไปเรียบร้อยแล้วถ้าให้บอกก็คือก็ดีแล้วที่แบบไปดีแล้วอะ น้องทนมานานแล้วทั้งแก่ทั้งเปื่อย โอ๊ยเมื่อแต่เล่าลืมดูภาพช้าเลยว่าเมื่อกี้ยิงลิเวอร์พูลยิงเข้ายังไง แกไม่มั่นใจอะแต่แกน่าจะขึ้น10แล้วมั้งไม่มั่นใจเอ๊ะแต่นี่อะไรเนี่ยก็คือตอนแรกที่บ้านจะเป็นหมาแบบอะไรนี่อะไรซีก็สเตชูได้เพชรไหมแบบก็คือคนอื่นให้หมามาแล้วก็แบบให้มาแล้วก็บะกันเอง แล้วก็มีช่วงหนึ่งก็โดนหมาข้างนอกมาบะก็คือนั่นแหละก็โผล่มา ก็มีหลายตัวตอนนี้เหลืออยู่1 2เหลืออยู่4 ตัวแล้วที่บ้านครับโปสายออกขวาแรงไปโอ้ย ไม่ทันไม่เชิงเลี้ยงเยอะคือบะโดนตัวอื่นบะแล้วก็บะกันเองเนี่ยก็ออกมาทั้งนั้นเลย ก็มีให้คนอื่นไปบ้างเหมือนกันแต่ก็คือส่วนใหญ่จะไม่ค่อยเอาพันธุ์แบบนี้ไงเป็นพันธุ์ทางแล้วก็อันนี้คุณเซนนอตเล่นบูว่าไหม Wuthering Wave จะได้ส่งโค้ดให้3 โค้ดโค้ดละเพชรละ100ลบแล้ว 2.0 มาปีหน้าส่วนนิกกี้เดี๋ยวค่อยฟาร์มที่ทำงานเอา Evening HIA กับ HIA นั่นเก็บเหรียญ HIA ไปด้วยไปเรื่อยเพื่อกดเพชร อ่ะมีอะไรอีกไหมครึ่งหนึ่งแล้วอันนี้นี่จะไฮเพจท็อปออฟแวร์เฮาส์อ๋ออยู่นู่นโอเคไอ้จริงเนี่ยถือว่าอันนี้ดีขึ้นนะไอปรับเวลาแบบเวลาไหนก็ได้เนี่ย quality of life มากเลยคุณไม่ต้องมารอแบบทำเควสนู่นนี่นั่นเพื่อข้ามเวลาอุ้ยขาเห็นนอกกรอบแหละอันนี้เหลืออีกกี่เหรียญไม่มั่นใจอ๋อมี5 เหรียญขาดอีก5 เหรียญโอเคมีบอกแล้วอีก5 เหรียญแล้วก็เดี๋ยวนี้ทำ trust ของฮารุมาสะแล้วก็โซคาคุเพิ่มคือก็เพิ่งทำวันนี้เนี่ยแหละมีให้ได้ A หาให้ได้ A ทำก่อนก็ไปจริงๆเอลดิลิงก็ได้นะแต่ไม่เป็นไรเราเล่นอันนี้ไปแล้วเอลดิลิงไว้อาทิตย์หน้ามีจุดๆอีกไหม ไม่มีเปลี่ยนเวลาไปเรื่อยๆสิ่งที่เราทำมันก็คือหาไอ้จุดนี้เพื่อหาเหรียญ HIA เพื่อเอาไปแลกกะถังขยะมีอีกไหมเปลี่ยนเวลาไปเรื่อยโคตรชิลฟาร์มเหรียญฟาร์มเหรียญเอ๊ะไม่มีแล้วก็วันนี้ช่วงบ่ายที่ผ่านมาเพิ่งรู้ว่านิจิซันจิมีแบบเหมือนกับว่าสตรีมส่งท้ายปีอะไรแบบนี้ เป็นอะไรที่น่าเสียดายมากคือพลาดวันเมื่อวานแล้วก็เมื่อวานซืนได้ดูวันนี้อยู่ครบยังเช็คสักหน่อยว่าครบหรือยังยังไม่ครบหรอกอยากรู้ว่าเท่าไหร่แล้วขาดอีก2อุ้ยดึงทั้งดึงแบบนี้ทั้งสไลด์ไม่โดนบอลรู้อะไรมาตอนนี้มีโฆษณาโต๊ะโผล่มาด้วยซึ่งก็น่าสนใจนะ แต่เป็นจากทาง Lazada ไม่รู้ว่าโต๊ะยาวเท่าไหร่ แต่เห็นน่าจะเป็นแต่เป็นโต๊ะแบบปรับระดับได้ ซึ่งถ้าที่ผมสังเกตนะโต๊ะปรับระดับได้ที่แบบราคา 3-4 พันเนี่ยตัวขาจะแบบเล็กหน่อย ซึ่งบางแบรนด์ก็จะอาจจะเป็นไม้แผ่นเดียวบางแบรนด์ก็อาจจะเป็นแบบไม้3 แผ่นนะ2 แผ่น 3 แผ่นอะไรแบบนั้นแบบไม่ใช่แผ่นเดียวอ่ะก็ขึ้นอยู่กับยี่ห้อก็ดูรีวิวกันดีๆเลยยังไม่ได้เหรียญอีกเหรอเอาเหรียญไม่ชันได้แล้วดูดขาดอีกแค่2 เหรียญนั่นคืออีทีเรียลส่วนที่มีแจ้งเตือนอยู่ที่ผมยังไม่กดเพราะว่ามันอาทิตย์นี้กดครบหมดแล้วค่อยกดในพรุ่งนี้กดผิดตกมาได้ achievement ด้วย เอาใหม่ตอบใหม่คืออะไรก็ไม่ได้อยู่ดีอ่ะคืออะไรอ่ะ2 รอบแล้วเนี่ย2-3 รอบแล้วเนี่ยไอเนี่ยผมนี่หนานี้เลยครับให้ไปคุยกับเฝงมั้งต้องอ่าน พอไม่อ่านแล้วก็จะงงๆหน่อยเหลืออีก1 2-0 เลยจากแมคอลิสเตอร์เย่นำห่างจากครึ่งแรกนำห่างขึ้นแล้วครึ่งแรกเยี่ยมพูดโอ้ยปวดหลังกรึกเดี๋ยวมาดูแป๊บหนึ่งมงชงมาแล้วก็เข้ามามงแบบตำแหน่งมงคนเดียวเลยโล่งๆเลยสวยงามแล้วก็มงสวยเข้าไปเลยเยี่ยมแต่นี้หาไม่เจออะเก็บไว้ก่อนก็ได้เดี๋ยวไปฮารุมาสะเลยจะได้ไอ้พวกนี้มาเศษเงินแล้วก็เศษไอเลเวลมาอันนี้มิยาบิคือตอนนี้คุณเลยแบบ ทั้งอย่างที่เกมเลยมันเป็นแบบ implement เข้ามาเฉยๆไม่มีอะไรตอนนี้ก็คือมิยาบิได้แล้วแต่ว่าไปเคลียร์2 หน่อนี้ก่อนทั้งฮารุมาสะทั้งโซคาคุก่อน
Sorry, Proxy. I only have Denny's. Do you take Denny's? I heard at the Hot
โอ
Pot
เค
place
ครับ
that
คุณ
lots
เสร็
of
จแล้วขอบคุณ
Proxy
ที่สั่ง
own
แวะมา
shops
ครับ
for
ผมก็มาลุยกับคุณ
laundry
ต่อ
money. I don't have that kind of money, so I asked Nagi if she had any laundry money. She gave me a funny look and asked what TV show I watched last night. So I told her all about the
เอา
show
น้
I
องโซคา
watched
คุมา
last
ส่ง
night.
นอน
And after that, I forgot to ask for the laundry money. It wasn't until I got to the video store that I remembered. But I really want to watch the redo tour today. So I don't have any laundry money, but I'll give you all the Denny's I have.
We don't do that here
What? We don't do that here.
You mean you won't take my Denny's? Do I have to give you laundry money?
I don't know how to explain it. If any customers overhear us and misunderstand, it'll be a disaster. Better take Sokaku upstairs now.
So, laundry money isn't a type of money, and you don't launder money here?
I'll just take Denny's.
Yep, I'll just take your Denny's.
So that means if I want to watch the redo tour today, I just need to pay in Denny's? I'm glad.
You can watch it here if you want.
If you want to watch it now, we've got a player here. I can watch it with you.
You're the best, Proxy! Yes, please. I want to watch it right now.
After sucking up a snack and convenience beforehand was my choice. Window thankfully manager stopped her from suffering empty ship bag. กินทุกอย่างที่ขวาง
Never
หน้า
knew there were so many secrets in New Eridu. Such a useful videotape. I need to take it home and watch it over and over and over.
Well, they're not exactly secret.
They're not exactly secrets. Though, some of the tips were new to me too. By the way, I've been wanting to ask Sokaku. Did you not live in the city before?
Yeah, I'm an Oni, so I lived outside of the city before. I guess some Oni have always lived in the city, but Nagi brought me here. I like the city. It's so easy to find food. I never imagined there was so much to eat in the world. It's like a dream. If only Sis could enjoy all the food with me. That would be the happiest thing in the world.
Not everyone can eat as much as you, Shaku. Madison ตีไข่แตก Oh my god.
Eating with family is wonderful indeed. I'm sure she feels happy just watching you eat.
Huh? How would you know? But I think so too, because she's the one who loves me most in the world. Hey, Proxy, do you have a notebook or something? I want to write down the restaurants we just saw. Nagi said that I should properly thank those who helped me. How about I treat you to a meal? Thanks for helping me find the videotape and watching it with me.
I love that.
Yes! Let's start with the restaurant you're most interested in.
Yay!
By the way, in a video store this big, you must have a place where you can watch movies in here, right? Having to take the tape home, pop it into the player, and then hit play? I'm getting tired just thinking about it. So, can I just watch it here instead? Don't worry, I'll pay for everything. Just give me a chance, boss.
Fine by me.
Sure, I was just thinking of rewatching this movie, so let's watch it together.
I knew you were a good person, boss. I'm so sorry. The ending theme song was so beautiful that I couldn't help but fall asleep. Don't look at me like that. I really did doze off during the ending theme. I was watching carefully all the way up until then. Call me a lying dog if you don't believe me. Or a cat.
Okay, I'll believe you this time. But if you lie to me again, you'll have to sit at the same table as Inky.
Have faith in me. You're my top partner. When have I ever lied to you? All right, enough joking around. I actually had a dream similar to this movie recently. I dreamt that I turned into an ethereal. And it happened on the street. In front of everyone. Including you.
เอ๊ะนี่มันเควสนี่นายแบบแอคชั่นที่เนี่ยน่ะที่วิดีโออ่ะ this one is a video on a clip.
What was my reaction in your dream?
when
You killed me
ZZZ
without
released,
hesitation, just like we
Harumasa
previously agreed.
TV.
Just kidding. In the dream, after I became an ethereal, everyone kept their distance, gazing at me with looks of horror on their faces. Well, that's a normal reaction, of course. If I saw someone suddenly turn into an ethereal, I'd run away pronto. But at that moment, a person approached and grabbed my hand. No, I should say they grabbed my ethereal claw. That person was you.
That's for sure something I do. I mean, I am a good person after all.
Looks like you know yourself very well. In any case, I came to see you after my dream. I ran all the way here, so I'm kinda tired. I just wanted to tell you, if you see any ethereals in the future, don't get ahead of yourself. They're dangerous. Just kidding! I really did want to watch this movie. I just didn't expect it to have such a tragic ending. It's a bit sad, really. If I had known, I would have fallen asleep before the ending. Ignorance is bliss and all that. Well, anyway, thanks for today. If we get a chance in the future, let's watch a movie with a happy ending together.
Sám หนึ่งสวยงามมากโหซาร่าโหดมากเลย Oh my god สมมติว่ามีคนหม่งชมก่อนนะครับแล้วผมแล้วก็ซาร่าตามไปเก็บได้แล้วก็ซาร่าเห็นเลือกขวาสมมติไลท์แตะยิงรอบดาเข้าไปเลย3-1นะครับดาแตกไปเลยนะครับโอ้โหสวยงามมากๆโซโบสไลด์แต่ทำไมโซคุกับโรมาซัมอยู่ที่หมดเลยมาเวสกันฮารุมาสะอาซาบะผมมันอิง inside the SSO section
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form, same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
สวยงามมาก
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude? Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are
ที่สั่งเอาเลเจ
severe.
นด์เกมจาก Epic อย่าลืมไป
It
เก็บไว้ด้วยนะ
worsens
เกมฟรี
corruption
Epic
symptoms
Store release
and
a
can
new
even
game
cause the user
free
to
games
turn into an
Wizard of
ethereal.
Legend don't forget to get it okay
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then.
My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying.
Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
This guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Harumasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to.
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh.
Student inside the video store there was a faint knock at the door ดูลูกแรกกัน Was it my mission? Was it knocked on the door just now? I heard it too. But it really was just one knock. That's really weird. They didn't collapse outside or something, or did they? โอ้โหดีอาร์สพุ่งมงแบบมงพื้นแบบมงเวอร์อะมงกดลงพื้นอะโคตรสวยบอกเลยลูกแรกโคตรสวย ตอนนี้คือโซโบ1 ลูก 1 แอสซิสต์1 แอสซิสต์ 1 ลูกซาร่า1 แอสซิสต์แล้วก็หลุย1 ลูกอาโน1 แอสซิสต์ โอ้สุดยอดเล่นกันเพลินมากลิเวอร์พูล my god
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
Asaba oh it's you
Oh, it's you. No wonder there was only one knock. Too lazy to knock again, huh?
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something.
what is it
Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
no way this is about work
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? You're not messing with me, are you?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
รู้อะไรมาผมอาจจะมีการเพิ่มใหม่จอหนึ่งเป็น3 จอก็ได้นะ
If there really is such a wonder drug, then wouldn't that give anyone free entry into the Hollows? I feel like there would be some serious side effects.
Val is right. If this drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate. They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Dennies are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
อันนี้ฉันยุ่งกับมือถือ You should have mentioned that earlier.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you. Understanding the job of an executive officer is very important. So, when do we leave?
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Ooh. Asabaka Shingi.
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there. Yeah, I mean... Hit! Yeah! Up! Hit! Yup!
Well. You think I will find a helicopter here of all places? So it's a shame this guy all here commission. And the clue I was hoping isn't in it. When I was a little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. That way. As long as there was a wind, I could go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I thought you already know how. You really think highly of me, as I think of my partner. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right, like a plane. So that symbol got a few other meanings. Oops, I'm rambling. Let's keep moving. Alert! A suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Additionally, a control switch for container has been located on the opposite side. Use it if needed.
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
I think you mean lazy. Huh?
Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place.
That.
Come on, let's go say hi. How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy. Just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right!
Sus.
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Harumasa dash over the onto set with incredible speed.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it.
Harumasa pick up sirens confiscate from set and carefully examine sunlight. Then actually toss the drug back to Set.
This is an unfinished product. You haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude. If you ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
You... How did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because I'm an elite from Section 6. So, do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Huh?
Huh? Sure. You do that. Keep me safe.
Don't worry. I won't let anything happen to you.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
The first battle of a public sec officer defeat a swarm of ethereals, but right at the moment a boy appeared nearby, stumbling toward the group.
Help! Help me! Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help!
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
There's no time. I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Uh-oh. Oh fuck. Time to save the screen. Time to do a screenshot.
The kid's turning into an ethereal!
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his core came out in seconds! That's impossible!
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
This guy. Why do I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal?
You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
The string won't snap, the plan won't crack. It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook. And his core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the Hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
อุ้ยซ้าย
No
ซ้าย
problem.
ซ้าย
I'll
เฮ้ย
fully
สายไม่ดี
cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
มันได้สิต่อหนึ่ง
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid.
เริ่มต้นใน
Looks
การ
like
ตัดความ
all
ได้
your
สวย
effort has paid off.
เบ่งมาเข้าทาง
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking? Is this satire?
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Looks like grab the bag beside him and rush toward the hollow access as if he afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work. What were you guys talking about?
What were you guys talking about? I couldn't follow at all.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe. To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
Who exactly is this Kirishima guy?
What's up with that guy, Kirishima? He said he was your senpai, but something felt kinda off between you guys.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
I can tell.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing?
That's my master.
Well, that wanted criminal is my master. His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
What do you think of your master?
So what do you think of your master? Are you going to confront him too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects. There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
I'll think about it.
I'll have to think about it.
Huh? For real? Whatever you need, just say the word. Please? Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Oh my god. Holy shit 1 ยิ้มแป้งโอ้ยอดเลยแค่แปลหนีมือก็จบ My God 'Though I can't mentally prepare. I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated, and Harumasa Side, he definitely hiding something from us. I think so too. Yeah, he seemed open enough, but he definitely dodging some important question. Anyway, it's getting late. Okay, time to sleep. เบิกวอล You're right on time. This place has a good rep. Seem pretty popular too. You like hot pot? It's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Wait, did you ask me just so we can mush off together? I was just kidding. This is about that commission from before, of course. You made the one treating me. You made the one treating me to this meal. When people are unusually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I would like to be buried at sea. That's quickly. What the fuck? They're here. Can I figure? Maybe sad? Not sad. Sorry to keep you waiting, Harumasa. คุณรูแปงสวัสดีครับโอ้กำลังดูบอลอย่างเพลินเลยบอลพุ่งเป็นจรวดลูกนี้นี่มัน drive shoot ชัดๆถ้าเข้านี่เป็นลูกสุดสวยเลยเนี่ยน่าเสียดายลูกนี้แต่ไม่เป็นไรตอนนี้คือ1 ประตูต่อ 5รอบสเปอร์กับลิเวอร์พูลนำขาดอยู่เพราะงั้นอยากยิงไปจะ6หรือเปล่าก็ไม่รู้ตอนนี้สวัสดีคุณไป1 ครั้งด้วยนะจ๊ะตอนนี้ก็คือเล่นเนื้อเรื่องฮารุมาสะไปแล้วก็รวมถึงดูฟุตบอลไป and this is my friend Belle she's interested in your sanatorium คือตอนนี้ผ่านไป1 บทแล้วก็คือเหมือนฮารุมาสะจะทำการสืบเกี่ยวกับเรื่องยาอีเทอร์อะไรสักอย่างแต่ไม่โดนยิงซึ่งอาจจะแบบบอกไม่หมดและดูเหมือนว่าจะให้เบลมาเป็นตัวล่อซื้อด้วยมั้งเนี่ยดูทรงแล้วอันนี้คือเป็นฉากที่2นะ She's a big shot tycoon run business that really taking off if you impress her she might just invert guys like her love donating to good causes huh she's a little shy the wealthier they are the more they know to keep it low key you know well I'm honored oh here let me introduce 1 song 2 song and 3 song
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food,
รู้อะไรไหมเนี่ย
shelter,
คือแบบเหมือน
and
เป็น
medical
เรื่อง
care.
เกี่ยวกับ
Without him,
ถ้าดูค
we'd
ร่า
be
ว
homeless.
ๆในส่วนของไอ้ที่
We're all very grateful to him.
ใน YouTube อะเรื่องเกี่ยวกับฮารุมาสะ
I'm just
และพอ
doing
ไม่ได้
my part.
พอจับความ
Ether
ได้
aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone
แล้วก็
understands
มิยาบิ
what
ผ
you're
ม
going
ตอน
through.
นี้เป็น M0 อาวุธ1นะ
Really? Last
Maybe
I
I'll do
heard,
farm
certain characteristics of this
ตอน
disease
นี้คือ
are pretty well known.
มีน้ำแข็ง anomaly แล้ว
Anyway,
ไฟ
since
ฟ้า
we're all
anomaly
here
แล้ว ไฟ
today,
anomaly
let's talk
แล้ว
about happier things.
physical anomaly
shall
แล้ว
we?
เหลือ
My new manager friend here
เหลือ
might not
Ether
know this,
anomaly
but
อาจ
Harumasa
จะรอ
was
อันนั้น
a real
ที่เรา
genius
จะ
when he
จั่ว
was a
เพิ่ม
kid.
Ether anomaly
First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting
และหลังจากนั้นจูหยวน
bullseyes,
ก็จะ
which
ปอกกระป๋องไป
is
เลย
incredible.
คือมีจูหยวนก็มีจูหยวนได้แต่คือสำหรับผมถ้ามีจูหยวนต้องมีตัวสตาร์ซึ่งสตาร์เดียวที่ผมมีก็คือแอนบี้นั่นเลยคือมันก็ได้แต่คือมันถ้ามีชิงยี่มันจะถ้าชิงยี่ผมไม่หลุดเลนมันจะเป็นอะไรที่ดีมากเลยเว้ยแต่คือมันหลุดเลนไงชิงยี่ผมอะหลุดเลนเป็นอะไรไม่รู้จำไม่ได้หรือเพชรไม่พอไม่มั่นใจนั่นแหละแต่ถ้ามีชิงยี่มาจูหยวนจะโหดทันทีก็จะเป็นแบบจูหยวนชิงยี่แล้วก็นิโคแต่อย่างแรงแต่จูหยวนผมมันจูหยวนมาช่วงแผ่นแรกๆไงก็เลยแบบเพชรยังไม่พร้อมที่จะดึงอาวุธไม่ใช่สิดึงอาวุธแล้วแต่อาวุธหลุดเลทได้เป็นบริมสโตนมั้งของโซเยอร์11ถ้าผมจำไม่ผิดนะ
Really? I can't imagine.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Girl about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was real pretty. It's a mystery happening, but not at all. Not sure if Harumasa is child or what, but every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down, reading his phone. Is he type to get embarrassed easily? โอ้ยอย่างนานขออ่านกันเป็นไงบ้างคุณดูแปลงทำงานชีวิตวัยทำงานของพวกเรา จะเหนื่อยหน่อยเดาว่าปีใหม่ก็ไม่น่าจะได้หยุดใช่ไหมสิ้นปีใหม่ถ้าได้ผมเดาถูกทำงานก็คือ 3S1 ก็ดีแบบนี้ใช่ไหม สำหรับผมก็สำหรับตำแหน่งผมหยุดเหมือนไม่ได้หยุด หยุดเถอะผมไม่เชื่อว่าได้เงินพิเศษจะขึ้นเป็นระดับ1,000 บาทไม่ต้องบอกผมแล้วว่าค่าแรงเงินเดือนเท่าไหร่แต่ผมเชื่อว่าได้ไม่ถึงในระดับ1,000 บาทแน่นอนไม่ได้บวก 1,000 แน่นอนมาอันนี้ต่อ The group chat over hotpot is a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talk. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. แน่นอนจริงๆแต่ผมไม่กินเบียร์นี่สิไหลเบียร์ไหลไม่ฟาวผมก็คงเหมือนเดิมสตรีม นี่แหละชิวๆต่อไปเดี๋ยวอาทิตย์หน้าก็จะเอเดอร์ลิงต่อไม่รู้จะเดินทางตรงไหนต่อเพราะว่าหลงทางมากๆหรือไม่ก็อาจจะฟาร์มลูนต่อฟาร์มลูนเพื่ออัพเวลต้องบอกแบบนี้จริงๆผมน่าจะได้เยอะน่าจะเลเวลสูงกว่านี้สัก5เลเวลเพราะว่าโมแต่ซื้อไอ้พวกคุกกิ้งอะไรตำราอะไรพวกนั้นไปเรื่อยๆเหมือนกันดอท2เกมอะไรดอท2ไอเดสเซลอะไรสักอย่างว่าผมไม่มั่นใจเหมือนเกมใหม่ไม่ใช่ละมาดูสิเมาส์อยู่ไหนเห็นค่าอยู่ผมไม่เคยเล่น Baldur's Gate แหมแค่เกมคนเดียวอย่าง Elden Ring ยังไม่ค่อยจะเล่นเลย เล่นแต่เกมกาชาเนี่ย Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tried to steer the topic toward their master, but Harumasa skillfully changed the subject each time until they finished eating with no chance to continue. โอ้ย2-5จนได้
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Before he can finish, the fellow pub sec officer walked up to him.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal
มองไม่ดี
activities?
ฉลับหมง
You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding
เลยกลายเป็น
citizen.
การตั้งไปเลย
No mistake, sir. We're here for
วอล
you.
เล่สอดขึ้นมา
You
วอ
know
ลเล่แบบโอ้
exactly
โห
what
อย่า
this
ง
is
งาม
about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
อ่า
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
โอ้โห100 ล้านเลยเหรอ yes
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
อันนี้คือแวะมาบอกก่อนนะ ถ้าเล่นเนื้อเรื่อง 1.4 และถ้าเป็นซาวภาษาอังกฤษอาจจะขัดใจ เพราะว่าผู้ให้เสียงของทีมวิกตอเรีย Housekeeping ซึ่งก็คืออาเดรียนาหรือว่ารีนาและไลคาออนไม่มีเสียงภาษาอังกฤษนะจ๊ะ หากเล่นเสียงภาษาอังกฤษคุณจะขัดใจ เพราะผมก็ขัดใจ แบบ what the fuck เสียงหายไปไหนหรือคือตอนที่เสียงลีน่าไม่มีคือตอนที่แบบสู้แบบพีกอะช่วงพีกอะแบบขัดใจมากเลยโอ้โหคือไลคาออนจะมาก่อนตอนแรกแล้วก็ถ้าแบบอันนั้นรู้ว่าจะได้ลีน่าจะมีอยู่บทพูดอยู่หน่อยนึงแต่คือจะเป็นช่วงพีคเป็นอะไรที่เสียใจมาก เฮ้ยแป๊บนึงนะชิปสูงไป
Got it.
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
Be here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get car sick? Wanna take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa usually smiles fade as he scans the surroundings. His sharp golden eye glinting with unusual age. After quickly assessing the area, he breathed a sigh of relief. Look like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Great idea. I knew you'd be on board. Come on, ocean ahoy! Wait. I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah. Mr. Kirishima never let us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax. As long as we keep it between us, he will never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, you. Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. This side? This side? รู้อะไรมะแสดงว่าให้พาเข้าอีทีเรียมแน่เลยฮอลโลแบบเนี้ย this sideไม่คิดได้อยู่อย่างนี้อย่างเดียวจริงๆนะ But you live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course. We've been here. Just leave my mind for a sec. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Take it easy. Now that we are here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah. Even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there. Look, seagulls. Where? I want to see it too. What's so special about seagulls? Oh, why are it flying at me? This is what must have hurt you talking trash about it. ตอนนี้หลักๆเท่าที่สังเกตก็คือผู้รักษาประตูอาจจะต้องเปลี่ยนสำหรับสเปอร์จะต้องเปลี่ยนผู้รักษาประตูจากเบนฟอสเตอร์เป็นคนอื่นโอ้ยYou spend some time together enjoying the sea breeze and the beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. Kanas will seem to trigger something as all three of them become somber. At the same time, Harumasa seemed to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious. But just as quickly, his usual smile returns, as if nothing happened. มีไอ้นั่นหรือเปล่าที่ยืนอยู่ข้างบน Alright everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather is so nice and we have got so many people, how about we play a game? To pass the time. Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? Hide and seek. I knew you want to. So Ben, I will be the seekers and the three of you to go hide. Huh? What recently playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since kinda offered, I guess I'm in. Great. You can start hiding now. Just don't go too far, right? You turn your back together, you can faintly hear the sound of everyone running off. Looks like you're a little confused. Why? Hide and seek all of a sudden. เอ้าโรเบิร์ตสันอีกแล้ว แล้วสมัยกี้ยิงได้อีกแล้ว3-5ฉันได้ยิงไป8รวมแล้ว8ประตูโอ้โหยิงกันรัวมากคือถ้าไม่คิดอะไรมากอะทีมคู่แข่งอะพยายามเจาะโรเบิร์ตสันไปรัวๆเพราะตอนนี้บอกเลยโรเบิร์ตสันกรอบมากคือต้องบอกว่าโรเบิร์ตสันไม่เหมาะกับเล่นสไตล์ลิเวอร์พูลแล้วอาจจะต้องเน้นไปทางเดียวรับก็รับเลยอะไรแบบนี้ขึ้นมาถึงกลางสนามอะไรแบบนี้ไม่ต้องบุกสุดอ่ะเขาไม่น่าจะไหวแล้วคือใจสู้ได้แต่ร่างกายไม่ไหวต้องบอกแบบนี้ You can sharp eye yourself I see I saw the contact Kirishima mentioned he's right over there but he's got bad eyesight or something hasn't even noticed us You don't want to hand them over to the contact do you Exactly, something's off with this case. They're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he turned over a new leaf, and to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kid alone and see if I could get anything out of them. So you're the one who called in PopSec. It was nothing. I feel an anonymous report all overboard. Big long 6 ลูก3-6 โอ้ my god ยิงกัน9 ลูกแมตช์เดียวดิอาสก็ลูกที่2ต้องบอกว่าปีนี้ดิอาสฟิตโหดขึ้นเยอะสวัสดิ์เลยสวยงามมากสุดยอดไม่น่าพลิกแล้วแหละแมนว่าไปแบตไปซาร่าถอดออกทันทีซาร่ากับดิอาสหรือเปล่าโอเค and the shots I list all true stuff Kirishima's done in the past It may not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon in the pub sec. Now the tricky part is, this kid don't trust me either. Not surprising given where they come from. We need to earn that trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we got to deal with this troublesome contact. Harumasa, who pull out his phone and start fitting about. All said use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contacts probably gonna spend the afternoon enjoy a really good nap. You got connection on both sides of law, huh? Come on, don't act like you didn't already know. Besides, there is no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then, let's go find those kids. Haha, นั่งตกปลาเฉยเลยสิกิปลาเยอะ Let me share, I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think her and I would be good together? Totally. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she always had her eye on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium. But some stuff happened, so he passed away. Oh, Shinya. ไอตัวที่เป็นในนั่นหรือเปล่าที่เราสังหารไปหรือเปล่าน่าจะตัวเดียวกันนะ I see, so you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone. Of course not. It just Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be so brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sound like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did. But I can't talk about the details. That's alright, I understand. Sound like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given minute. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get. The more likely it is your illness get to you. We have friends who will find one day and gone the next. So yeah, we are close because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Harumasa looked at Ryosuke with a serious expression. He's got an eye steady and profound, as if filled with untold story within their depths. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moment arrives, don't give up, alright? I got it. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we will talk to her. คานะที่หลังแน่นอนแบบนี้หรือซึบากิอาจจะซึบากิอ่ะคานะคนสุดท้ายคานะแปลงร่างแน่นอน Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You hit really well. Took us a while to track you down. Really? Yeah, for real. You picked a smart hiding spot. By the way, I want to ask you something. What did Kirima say about me to you? He said that you were an important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. Ah, that guy sure liked to make things up. We didn't know each other as kids. But we have got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO. So get me to bend the rule for him. But that's not happening. I'll get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, While working in the hollow recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consuming by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. Shinya จริงด้วยตายละ According to Krishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. Shinya wasn't what? Wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Kana. Is she okay? Shinja's dad hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they support each other through a lot. I see, that's explain it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She got me worried. She reminded me of a girl I worked with once, who had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse, and she eventually took her own life. เหลือ1 นาทีก่อนหมดเวลาจะรออีก1 ลูกก่อนจบเวลาหรือก่อนหมดเวลาหรือเปล่า That sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? หรือว่าจะมีลูกที่ 7บัตรเปิดอย่างนี้เลยเหรอ โอ้โห เดี๋ยวขอโฟกัสฟุตบอลแป๊บหนึ่งจะหมดเวลาแล้วนะแป๊บหนึ่งนึกว่าหมดเวลา9 ลูกแมตช์นี้3-6ยิงกันเป็นว่าเร่งยิงกันรัวมากครับผ่ามาให้ดูจัดตูนอิด6-3ต่อยแอนแตกเลย ต้องบอกว่าแชร์สิครับรอเลยโอเคฟุตบอลเราก็จบแล้วเรามาต่อเนื้อเรื่องกันกดโฆษณาก่อน เพื่อจะได้แบบมีโฆษณาสะสมเราจะได้มีเงินค่าขนมเพิ่มเติมอะไรบ้าง That sounds awful. Can I want to do something? To be honest, I have studied a bit of psychology. If she left to her own device, it could be dangerous. Then, what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what been going on with Kana? Actually, I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Harumasa. I know our illness makes things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the rough patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She closed off, barely says a word, and won't even touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please help her. I understand. Don't worry. We'll do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right. I love how modest you are sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Okay, where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse. There's no sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limit? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. At a time like this, you just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've been in real like this. Oh, Hana. Then take a good long look. After all, the wheel not going anywhere. Do you know about our illness? Of course, I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if we destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? Oh, that's a pretty heavy question. For me though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now at least I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Harumasa turned toward the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water. But the brightness of light sparkles in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me this sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh come on, I'm always super gentle to you, kid. Harumasa got a sharp tongue, definitely. Well, you have a point. But I always only been sharp tongued with the people who deserve it. You're so close. Which is only natural. Bells is the best partner I could ask for. After I'll be totally lost without her. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you are living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing much I can say. Hey, don't say that. Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, stay strong? And you gotta keep going like they're selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah. Hearing that can feel like saw in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious to him. Just then Suzuki and Rizzy show up. Kana, there you are. Are you okay? I'm fine. I just want to take in the will a bit longer to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy, send everyone here. Let's take a group photo. A photo will preserve this moment. Let me take a picture. Sure things. Best to leave the photo taking to the pro. Alright, I'll photo too. What? Me too? Everyone is here. Alright. The photos you take are great as always, Belle. Wow, they look great. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. Looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, do you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's words to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo, I really like them. I like them too. So, what do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. ถ่ายรูปต่อนึกว่าจะถ่ายรูปต่อสิอาจจะถ่ายรูปต่อก็ได้นะ Exactly. I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not. You might catch a cold. Harumasa is so sweet and thoughtful. Did you just call me Harumasa? Kidding. Come on. I've always been so thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you then. Suzuki, over there, over here. Say cheese. Whoa, I'm not ready yet. I see. The middleman outsourced this tag to you. The middleman outsourced this tag to you. Nine. What? You don't have something against Bamboo, do you? Nah. We complete the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not. Just a little surprise, that's all. Don't worry, since you complete the mission, you will get what you own. Mr. Harumasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming. Alright, let's leave at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye? No, just myself. They're calling for us. They're calling us over for photos. Let's go. You spend the day storing, having fun and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Sparky, let's go to the restroom. รู้อะไรไหม Do you know what? The happy times is done here. For sure, trust me. If it's like this, if she just started the chat like this, need to go to party. Yeah. Risky should come too. Huh? That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Can't drag Subaki and Risky away. They are probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You really got a knack for interrogating. I am a Section 6 elite after all. But you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. You already become a capable adult. Now who the sweet talker here, huh? Just then Harumasa seemed to be hesitant to say something. At the moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out. พี่ชิมัตพาตัว3คนนั้นไปแล้วแน่นอนอาจจะหนี
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
What the fuck?
Live human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called ether aptitude regression syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer, but what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too!
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable.
Damn.
You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Says, calm down.
Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you.
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
ชมเฉยเลย
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on. You are away from with Harumasa from that distance. You said confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making fun of him. You're not mad, are you?
What was all that about? Things escalated real fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
I'm pretty sure this is messed up.
The production of this drug is messed up. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
Look like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
Nope. เดี๋ยวก่อนโอ้น้องน่ารักน้องหมี so cute.
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone ordered their drinks and awkward silence settled in until Sabiki Kana and Resuki exchanged a look.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
Oh.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
Let's go report this right now.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you to report this case right now.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages, And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As he tried to reach each other, Harumasa stand up, signaling them to stop talking and noticed Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
Sharon looked with Harumasa, who looked shady. Also, he can leave. เริ่มเบลอแล้วตอนนี้
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Harumasa hand you a small earpiece. Moment later, Kirishima's goal come true.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Through the earpiece, Kirishima threat continued. The kids shaky, suppressed soft background. Otherwise, Harumasa set down the earpiece. This guy is pure evil.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
You right? Deja vu?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
โอเคพาร์ท 2 แล้วจบตรงนี้แหละ
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
pass Harumasa pass
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay? Really? For real?
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, It's mainly my lungs and heart.
โอ้โห
As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
หนักนะเนี่ย ทั้งปอดทั้งหัวใจ Are you doing okay?
Are you doing okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Don't say that about yourself.
Don't say that about yourself. You're not a bad guy.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
ไม่จริงอ่ะ ไม่จริงอ่ะ บอกว่าไม่สนอะไรแล้ว ในวิดีโอนี่โอ้โหตืดมาก But I care.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
พาร์ท 2 จบ เดี๋ยวมาต่อพาร์ท 3 แล้วก็อาจจะสปีดรันนิดนึง หวังว่าจะสั้น Yo, you're right on time. I made plan with Kirishima and we are going to the best where our master used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Don't worry. Just as I thought, with you around, I always feel incredibly safe. But before we set off, I need to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that requires you to put extra effort. It's just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Belle?
Oh, she's with me. She mentioned wanting to join HSO, so she's here to check out the place.
Huh? Huh?
Huh? I never planned on joining HSO.
Don't be shy now. You just told me that joining HSO has always been a dream of yours. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now.
แปลกๆนะ
Chief Miyabi, thank you for your trust all this time. If it weren't for you, HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry for always pulling you aside at work to lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really?
Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just Starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're training! Is there anything we can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I'd thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You leave his settle with Harumasa. Your I think is little strength back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the hollow.
ผมเดาว่าจะต้องมีการมาช่วยแน่นอน สุดแล้วก็ต้องกลับมาที่ตรงนี้ดีไม่สามารถใช้ไอ้ระบบรถได้แบบเคลื่อนที่มา
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
ต้องเปลี่ยนเป็นธนูแล้วก็ยิง
Ready.
With pleasure. Huh? Yeah.
Gee, this place really is a port. There's so much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
นี่คือไม่ได้ช้านะกดแบบจริงๆก็คือถ้าเป็นแบบนี้ก็คือแบบไม่มีศัตรูก็คือจะเล็งออโต้เล็งเลยว่าไง
Understood.
นารูโดะได้เจ้าบู
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
You don't look okay.
You don't look okay. Should we get out of here first?
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best, but it's no big deal. I can't rest now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
You need to find master that badly.
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I need an answer. And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it. So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
If you insist, if anything go wrong, we have to leave.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard. All right, let's keep going.
Al, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
I got a plan B.
Don't worry, I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking. I'll keep them on speed dial.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boss?
Keep a lookout.
A clear shot.
With a clear mind, arrows fly true. Hiroshima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
Yay.
Understood.
เช็คก่อนเพื่อความชัวร์เพื่อมีกล่อง แต่ไม่มีกล่องแล้ว Harumasa Side alive. As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by your master here. As long as we follow these clues, you definitely track him down. I hope so. By the way, I found some sort of mechanism your master left here. I spent ages trying to open it, but no luck. He sure is cautious. Why not take a look? Maybe you have why take to crack it. This reminds me of that. I forgot you're now an experienced kid. Follow me. รู้สึกปวดหัวนิดหน่อยเหมือนกันอาจต้องกินยาไหมเนี่ยเช็คคาราก่อนกินเหยื่อเดี๋ยวแป๊บนึงกินยาก่อน
A moment of respite.
สรุปแล้วตั้งแต่เมื่อคืนกินไปแล้ววันนี้เม็ดที่
Ready as I'll ever be.
8กินพาราโหดมากโอ้ my god เอ๊ะฝนตก This is the place. Looks like the elevator system has been out of order for a long time, and some places are inaccessible. Look at that suspicious container. Knowing your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I have racked my brain and tried all sort of methods, but I still can't get it to open. So it's up to you now. Hurry and figure out something. Harumasa doesn't respond. Instead, he surveyed the area. Then suddenly bent down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looked very old, and the writing on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye is a special mark in the lower right corner. Harumasa, what are you looking at? Nothing, just a scrap of paper. Harumasa deliberately avoid Kirishima gaze and carefully tuck the piece of paper away, and then keep the bamboo in front of him quickly. Alright, let's dig into this end and see how we can crack the puzzle he left us.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead. There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Oh.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
Harumasa paused for a second before finally opening up the shipping container and suspect it filled with daily items, medical equipment, and a heap of research materials. Kirishima seemed to be desperate, looking for something amidst these items. At the same time, Harumasa, high in Kirishima's blind spot, quietly opened up a paper from before.
This is a letter?
The edged paper once contained many words, however, after enduring the ravage of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like persuasion and exchange present for possibilities, always hidden nearby. Apart from that, there's also that unique symbol, the key to this mystery. Harumasa reaches out and gently brushes his fingers over the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hand trembling just now.
Do you recognize the symbol?
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
Meanwhile, Kirishima finally stopped his rummage and seemingly finding nothing.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so? I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
I never thought that there would be anything but junk here. Darn it. Where did he hide? At the moment, a loud rumbling sound suddenly comes from a distance. A long silent elevator. The elevator slowly starts up. So it is connected to the elevator. The elevator does that thing. I get it. He must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we can reach by elevator. There must be a clue about your master there. Come with me.
With pleasure.
ขึ้นรัวๆเลยฮะ
Stay vigilant. Here. Yeah.
ถือก็ได้ What the fuck เนี่ยมันล็อกเป้าเองเลย
Fine.
Oh.
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Forget about the ethereal. Go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired. I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak. So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you, your precious master, he's over there growling right now.
You mean that ethereal?
Yep.
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them. When that time comes, a new world will be born. And I will be its god!
Even if it means stepping over countless bodies?
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world. Just like you. Even without my involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I'm putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Damn.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people. Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Damn it. More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first.
Understood. Yeah, keep a look. Yeah? Together. With pleasure. Huh? Cute. Huh?
Let her be clear.
I don't see Kirishima. He must have slipped away.
Let's go after him.
Who knows what he'll do next? Should we go after him?
Are you hiding something from me?
Harumasa, what's happening with your body? Kirishima just said your condition was strange. Are you hiding something from me?
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
Why are you telling me the truth?
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left. Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
Did he go to the hospital now?
You need to go to the hospital right now!
It's fine. The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain. More importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
You're in really bad shape, and you still want to go fight that ethereal?
Don't worry. No one values my life more than I do.
Musa looked back, smiled at you mischievously, like you're sure his yellow headband fluttering in the wind. Then he gripped his longboard tightly and shot forward without the slightest hesitation.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
Understood. Yep. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Huh?
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak. Who's the pathetic one now?
Justice is served. Yeah. Huh? Yep. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Huh. Face the consequences. Huh. Huh?
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
This guy is too tough. Why don't we...
No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have to.
Huh? Hooligan. Huh? Yep. Yeah. Yep. Huh? Huh? Yep. Huh? Yeah. Huh. Huh? Face the consequences. Huh? Yep. Huh? Huh? Huh. Huh. Yes.
With a clear mind, arrows fly true.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
Oh no. If this continues, he'll...
Master. How strange. I thought I'd...
โอ้ยปวดมือ
Well done, Harumasa. I'll go ahead and take what he left behind. Looks like you can't see or hear me anymore.
Give us back the cape!
Who do you think you are? Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Oh.
Harumasa, wake up! Don't fall asleep!
Golden light เอ๊ะ
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have... unfinished business!
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Damn.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it. You...
Kiss your grand plans goodbye.
Harumasa, what have you done?
Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was My final vacation request.
No, don't fall asleep.
ไม่รู้เก็บหมดหรือเปล่าเพชร
This headband is yours now.
อาร์ตเยอะจัง
Can I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it! Thank you, Master.
Harumasa,
Huh?
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad? Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break.
เล่นแบ
But
บ
not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will. I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice. But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil. So, Asaba Harumasa.
Huh?
I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
Oh, decision seek help. Kirishima and his accomplice are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the hospital. Harumasa's state is dire and is giving a critical condition notice. But just when the doctors are out of option, he miraculously awakens. 2 days later, in the section 6 office, the once sterile workspace seemed to have been decorated carefully.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies!
Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
Could it be me? Yeah.
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You almost sound disappointed.
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
You have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, work comes in and they start getting loud with their paperwork. Harusa wink at you and execute himself to race, and he's still recovering. This guy is like that bad. At Harusa's invitation, you join him on the rooftop where he often sneaks off at work.
Nothing beats a place where you can feel the breeze. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck, not to mention how quick my recovery was. They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. Guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital. Their conditions are stable now, and I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
About your master?
About your master. Did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Harumasa lifted up his head and gently brushed the end of the yellow headband.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did.
To protect you.
But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore. The deceit and exploitation were real. But so were the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
Do you forgive him?
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously. Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Let the phone ring. It's Harumasa specialist doctor.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you. We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out.
Ooh.
It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
Harumasa hang up the phone after a brief chat with the doctor. He looks a little confused, but asks if he needs a long time to process this fact.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that Ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me. I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Harumasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he dozes off, he breaks the silence.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest.
Does that mean Harumasa is cured now?
If one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life. Don't leave me wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
I can't do that.
I can't do that. You should just live your best life and do your best not to turn into an ethereal.
You're asking too much of me, Master Proxy. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying a calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Harumasa to celebrate his special recovery. He wants to invite everyone for a small gathering at the port. เด็กๆก็มาด้วยแน่นอน เห็นป่ะแต่หาเด็กๆไม่เจอ ไม่เด็กยังอยู่นี่ไงค่ะนะ แต่คนอื่นไม่รู้ช่างมัน Doesn't everyone try sea fishing under Harumasa guidance? After some initial confusion, everyone gradually find their rhythm and catch some fish. If you ask to cut them, of course, ไม่ทัน Perhaps the long night hasn't ended, but hope always glow with golden light. จบ เย่ยาตะเร็วเตรียมนอน เก็บครบหรือเปล่า จีนอนได้ จริงๆแล้วไปแล้วเจอกันใหม่วันพรุ่งนี้ไปแล้ววันนี้แรกที่สวัสดีทุกคนมินาซังมิเตะคาเรเตะอาริกาโตโกไซมัสโอยาสมิ Thank you for watching. You have enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoy the Harumasa story. I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. Good night. จะตี 3แล้วต้องไปนอนแล้ว ไปเจอกันบ๊ายบายบ๊ายบาย